Hi there everyone, it's Jim here from Blank Alias Gaming. Just here with you today with some Reinhardt gameplay. Not really played Reinhardt for a while, so I'm just trying to get back into him, and as such the gameplay you're going to see today is pretty bad. So I'm just going to run through what I'm thinking, what I'm planning on doing, etc, etc. So right now I'm just trying to block all the damage coming through to my team. The barrier's about to go down, so instead of just retreating, I stupidly try and charge the enemy Reinhardt to get him out of their fight, but I somehow hit a door frame, get charged in return, and then die, which kind of sucks. Here I'm running in, again going to try and block all the damage from my team, not really realising that my team isn't really with me. Get just utterly destroyed by all the fire from the enemy team, which doesn't really go too well. Here just trying to pick up some damage to put towards my ult. I tried to walk back into health pack, somehow I don't get it, and then the enemy Reinhardt does, so I just think, sod it, I'll just retreat and hopefully not die. Luckily I'm getting healed by both the Zenyatta and the Ana, which is fantastic. Right now I'm just trying to stay back a bit, make sure I don't die. Here I get the Ana ult, which is kind of unexpected. Use my ult terribly, only managed to really knock down the Zenyatta. I just go ham chasing after the soldier. Luckily managed to help and pick up the McCree, and the rest of my team do a lot of work there and pick up the rest of the enemy team. One good thing about a Ana ulted Reinhardt is he's just a massive distraction, so everyone's trying to kill you and your team can just do whatever they want really. Now here I'm just trying to put a few fire strikes through the enemy team, pick up as much ult as I can from them. Just kind of peeking. Here again, just try to charge stupidly instead of just staying back. Again, I'm trying to pick up the enemy Reinhardt to get rid of him, but it's not really working. Luckily the Ana's got my back and she keeps healing me, which is really good Ana play. Here again, just took down a soldier. Didn't want to go one-on-one with McCree while I was on low health, so I thought I'd stay back. Got my ult again. I was planning on using it, but unfortunately the enemy Reinhardt managed to charge me and actually just pick me up. So I didn't get to use my ult then. I've got it here now, so what I'm planning on doing is jumping down onto the enemy, but because my team are up here, all the enemy are looking up as well, and the Reinhardt's ult doesn't go through other Reinhardt's barriers. This bit I was really confused, didn't really know what had happened because I thought I'd hit him because he went flying back, but here I slowed the gameplay down. You can see he actually chucks his flashbang, which does actually stun me, but I still knock into him and knock him back. Don't actually do any damage, so cheers for that, Death Blizzard. There I use my use my ult, try to pick up the Reinhardt and the Mercy. Somehow managed to not knock down the Reinhardt because he was in his kind of res invulnerability there, which is a bit of a shame. Here tried to charge down, get some of those picks, but everyone manages to jump out the way or die. Just kind of down here now, behind where I think the enemy team are going to be. Can't really see anyone apart from the soldier, so I'm just going to walk back to my team, block as much damage as I can, try to get some ult charge. Here I'm trying to get the Ana to heal me, but we just keep running around the payload the wrong way. It's quite funny. So here I'm just going to chuck some fire strikes again towards the enemy team. It's a really good way to build up ult, because generally you'll find a lot of people sit behind the enemy Reinhardt. There I tried to charge and get the Reinhardt from long range because the fire ult was going off, but unfortunately I missed him. Now I realise I'm completely screwed. I've got Discord on me, which means I'll take way more damage, and they had a Zenyatta ultimate, so I was completely screwed. Here, luckily managed to get the Ana ult just before I'm about to use my ult, so that worked out really well. We basically managed to clean up their entire team. I did want to get the soldier there as well, but didn't manage to get him, but he got picked up by McCree anyway, which is fantastic. Enemy McCree's behind us, going to do high noon, but there's no one really there for him to kill, and he gets picked up by the Bastion. I didn't actually realise we had a Bastion for quite a while. He wasn't really in the kind of usual places. Even though it's a brand new map, I'd expect him to be a bit more forward. Right now, again, just throwing in some fire strikes, trying to pick up the enemy Reinhardt. Luckily managed to avoid that enemy Reinhardt. I did want to charge him back because he's pinned me with his charge so many times this game. I did want to get some payback, but fortunately the Bastion picked him up for me. This bit's a bit of a nostalgia trip, blocking all damage going towards a Bastion while he just mows everyone down. Feels like the open beta days, or like when the game first came out, when this was a strategy that was used constantly before everyone realised how to counter it. So here I obviously know that as someone's going to be up there at some point because the Ana's running away. It's McCree. Gets damaged loads by the Bastion, so he's now just hiding. Bastion runs away because he knows that we've got some people flanking around the side. I chuck a fire strike in there, trying to pick someone up. Mercy's just down here by herself. Some people could consider that a bit extreme, using the ult on just a Mercy like the enemy Mercy just did, but it's more beneficial for me to just use that ult to pick him up and make sure his death's staggered to the rest of his team, so he's not going to be able to provide any extra healing for his team going into the next team fight. Also managed to pick up the McCree there with a lucky fire strike. I think he was damaged from before tangling with the Bastion. Again, just throwing more fire strikes. Fire strikes have got infinite range, so it's quite good to just chuck a few long range in it. Comes back really quick. Only 6 seconds reload on that, on the cooldown. Now the enemy team are pushing up. I've not really got anyone behind me, so I just go in, try and do a few swings on the enemy Reinhardt, but he boosts back to his team. But got a lot of the enemy team coming in now. I'm discorded, I don't really want to take any damage now because I'll get destroyed. There I tried to charge him, but managed to miss the charge by hitting into the payload. Luckily I got Ana boosted and managed to survive a bit while that Reinhardt charged me. I still died, but at least I managed to distract him for quite a while, and he did end up dying. Oh no, actually he didn't die. Oh well, basically a waste of an Ana ult then, really. So I'm a bit concerned now because we basically had them stopped, but now they're pushing up to their point. So I've got to have my ult now for this fight. So I'm really looking to pick up as many people as possible. Managed to get the Genji, so that's good, one less annoying character for me. The Reinhardt goes down as well, managed to get him under the payload. And then it's just the Fire Remaining who decides to fly away rather than stay on the payload. So pretty easy win for us there. Even though I did terribly, the rest of the team did really, really well. So they carried me. And I managed to pick up play of the game here on this one, even though I played terribly. But this is all thanks to the Ana ult. If I didn't have Ana ult, yeah, I would have got lots of them down, but I wouldn't have really killed any of them because Reinhardt's damage isn't really that good. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!